Here's Iconik's Storage Management UI. It's where you manage all of your storage in Iconik, whether in the cloud or on-premise, from one central place, and it's how you can keep everything organized as your needs evolve. In this domain, we're linked to 9 storage locations worldwide, including cloud providers like Backblaze, Wasabi, Storage, and Amazon S3. We're also referencing an ISG indexing a laptop. The ISG is short for the Iconik Storage Gateway, which is the solution that enables you to index on-premise storage in the cloud and manage it with Iconik. All original files found across these storage locations are indexed in our Iconik domain for searchability, management, and collaboration. You can do a lot from here if you have the proper permissions. You can delete files, download them, or move them between storages. We could move this on-prem file to a cloud bucket if we'd prefer to host it there. Iconik makes this sort of file movement easy. It's important to reiterate at this point that with Iconik, you don't have to haul all of your high-res data to the cloud to work with it. By connecting to cloud storage or using the ISG, Iconik creates smaller, lower-resolution proxy files locally and sends those up instead. Iconik links the proxy files back to your high-res files on-premise or on the cloud, which saves you from having to push petabytes to one online location. Iconik only needs the proxies to keep everything accessible. And what's exciting about this approach is that it enables Iconik to act as your superset for organization across all storages. However your storage options evolve and wherever things move, your Iconik domain will maintain your organizational layer in one central place, so your content is always consistent and accessible from anywhere. Let's look at an asset in Iconik. And let's click Files to see more information about the various files contained in this asset. As Iconik supports a one-to-many format, we can associate many different file types with the main asset. Here, in this example, we can see the original file that lives on our Iconik storage, the web proxy on GCS, which is used to drive the asset view in the UI, and an edit proxy that's been created for editing projects. We could click Download here to download either the proxy or the original to our desktop. Or again, we could click Transfer to move this file to another storage in our storage infrastructure. We can also right-click and select See Metadata to see all of the technical metadata associated with this asset. If you're curious about an asset's journey, you can use the Asset History panel to trace its history from the moment the asset was brought into the Iconik system. You can also use asset relationships to see how the asset is organized in your Iconik library. Here we can see all of this asset's relationships, including where the asset lives in your collection structure, and how it's being used. For example, this asset has been used in an editing project. You can also create custom relationships to define how your assets interact with each other. We could relate this asset with any other in our library. This is just a brief look at storage management in Iconik. There's a great deal more you can do to set things up just the way you need them to work. With Iconik, the power is in your hands.